What is Christmas without Will Ferrell? Without the movie Elf? I don't know, but I have here the special collector's edition, limited edition version of the movie that's officially released Monday. I'm lucky, I've got it through today, so I'm going to do an opening and we're going to take a look at this here. So let's do it. So hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new opening, and as I said, this is for the collector's edition version of Elf. Now Elf is a film, I'll talk about it after the opening, shall I? Let's get straight into the opening, take a look at this, and then I'll come back, I'll talk about the film and my thoughts on it. So let's do it. Alright, so here we have the release here. As you can see, obviously it looks like a box of Christmas tree ornaments, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'll get the plastic off first, and then we'll take a look at the contents and this in its entirety. Always take the plastic off first, because then these sets come alive. You can actually see what's been done to them, and the plastic does actually hide some of it. So yes, let's have a look at the J card first before we actually work our way around. So in this special collector's edition, you get a steelbook, a rigid slipcase, double-sided poster, postcard, 2 art cards, storybook art card, and 3 character art cards. So a lot of paper tat, as I like to call it, but I like tat in these releases. I do like these releases. You got your special features there. They will be the same as what was released a year ago. This film had its 4K release around this time last year, so that will all be the same, and as will all the tech specs. But there we go. If you're interested in what languages and subtitles etc are on it, you can see it there for yourself, and there we go. So let's get this J card off and let's take a look at this release. Now, it is glued, so I'm going to be careful because we don't want to ruin anything. You know what this glue can be like. Bloody awful. Okay, so here we have the front of the box, and we do have some spot glossing on it with the title, the candy canes, and you know, all the little bits going around, including Will Ferrell's name. Nothing on the top. On the side we have the title of the film, and that in itself is spot glossed. Some markings down there, I'm not going to worry about that. And on the back we've got a bit of glue still stuck, which I'll leave there because I'm going to put the J card back on. And again, you've got these bits here, but these are not spot glossed on the back. So this release here, I believe it does, yes, it does open. It's got a little Velcro tab. So you've got a clear window, and it opens up to, well, reveal the same. It reveals exactly the same. There's no difference between that and that, just a clear window. And no spot glossing. The age ratings do remove, but, you know, okay, fair enough. They've made effort with it. So the contents, should we have a look at the contents? Is that a card as well? Okay, that feels like a card on the back, but I'm not gonna, that's stuck to the back, you can see here. Like it's a bit of card, but I'm not gonna remove that. Oh no, obviously that's card, because it's stuck all the way around. Oh, so stupid. It's stuck all the way around to give you the window bit. Okay, fair enough. So let's take the contents out, and it is a rigid slipcase. It's a hard slipcase. It's not one of them cheapy ones. That's a nice, rigid, solid slipcase that you get with this release. And obviously, sorry, I forgot to mention, it is limited to 2,000, and I have number 635 there on that hologram sticker underneath. And I like that we're getting these releases that sort of, it feels like the companies are trying to sort of match you know, everything blue and, you know, these prestige release ones that you get that are limited. It feels like the regular companies are trying to sort of do something akin to what they do. So they're producing these limited edition ones, and I'm all for that. Saying it's limited at 2,000 isn't, you know, it isn't too limited. When you look at DVD, when you look at Blu-ray 4K sales, you'll be surprised. 2,000 is a lot compared to what actually sells, because the sale figures are low. Anyway, we get a Steelbook here, and okay, it's got some nice spot glossing on it. I mean, not my favourite design of a Steelbook, just with Elf's legs on it, but it's got some nice spot glossing and this sort of back gloss, you know, this shiny sort of snowflake kind of thing going on. So that's quite nice. And then Elf on the side. And on the back we get the maple syrup. I'm partial to a bit of maple syrup. I'll say that, I went into, just a little aside, I went into, what's the name of the restaurant? You know, where you got the salad cart and you go there, and Harvester. And they had this meal that was like a dessert pancake with chicken on top and a bit of bacon. You get chips with it, and you get some maple syrup to pour over it at the same time. So it's like breakfast, dinner and dessert all wrapped into one. It was actually quite nice. But there we go, I'm talking nonsense. So yes, so Elf. Art wraps around, front and back together, you get that. Yeah, and interior wise, we get your 4K disc there, and you get your Blu-ray, like so, and a nice image of Will Ferrell. Yeah, Buddy the Elf. I do actually have the other 4K version of this from a year ago. See what to do with that. So then we have a square bound envelope which contains all of your paper products, and again it's nicely spot glossed on the front. Let's take a look what's within. Open this little baby up. Okay, so it's all paper products. So we get some art cards. Number one, Santa. Okay, it's double-sided art cards. So that's one side, that's two sides. Cool. Then we get that scene there. I believe this made Will Ferrell sick after eating this stuff. Oh yeah, and the snowball fight scene. Fantastic. Ah, here's a highlight of the film. Zooey Deschanel. She is gorgeous in this film. So sort of cute and, you know, that sort of girl next door kind of a thing about her. And this cemented Zooey Deschanel for me. And there's Elf on the other side, Buddy. Nice image. Oh, that's his father. Elf father. Cool. And on the back, Santa. James Caan. These are glossy. The raccoon attack. Then we have this here. That's from the end of the film, and that's just single-sided. So I don't know why, but there we go. And we get this nice greetings from New York City postcard. Nice and sort of shiny. Nice metallic shine to it. So that's cool. And also we get a poster. This is a double-sided poster. So we'll have a look at that. On the one side we have that sort of image there. North Pole. And on the other, classic film poster of it, like so. Fantastic. Now, let's check the list of content compared to what we actually... Okay, so this says that we get the Steelbook, check. the rigid slipcase, double-sided poster. We got the postcard, which is the shiny one that I showed, which is that. 2 art cards, storybook art card, and 3 character art cards. So let's try and figure this out. So that's your, yeah, so that's your postcard. Okay, so we're meant to have 2 art cards, 3 character art cards. So I'm meant to have 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 6 of them. So is that the storybook art card where he's reading the storybook? I'm guessing that's what that means. Yep. Storybook art card, 2 art cards. It's just art. These are all, I don't know what's what. I mean, the numbers match. They're all pretty much the same to me. I suppose no, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so the 2 art cards, I'm guessing, are these ones here. Which makes no sense, because 3 character art, I don't know. Anyway, the numbers match, but I can't figure out what is what. But there we go. So, anyway, we get all of your paper product tat there. Okay, so filled in this envelope with the elf poster. Yeah, all right, okay. I'm guessing it's all there. Rigid slipcase and the steelbook itself there. So that's your set. So let's go back to where we were. Okay, folks, so there you go. That's the limited edition release of Elf. We've just taken a look at it. This film came out in 2003, 20 years ago. It makes me feel quite old, actually, because my youngest boy was 4, would have been 4 at the time, or 3. Let's do the maths. It would have been 4. Anyway, and I remember seeing this film in the cinema. It was a spur of the moment thing. I was up in London's West End, like I would do weekly, going around all of the comic shops, and I just thought to myself, Elf is on at the cinema, seen the trailer, looks okay, shall I go in and see it? I'll go in and see it. So I went in. It was the Odeon, Leicester Square, and I was blown away by this film. I truly was. It was a magical Christmas film, and it stands today as one of my favourite Christmas movies. Will Ferrell himself, I think he's fantastic in this film. Now, Will Ferrell I quite like him, but there are some projects that he does that I have very little interest in. Some of his older comedies that really don't make me laugh whatsoever. Anchorman being one of them. And I know people will probably gasp at that, because I know it's quite a liked film, but I watched Anchorman, and when I finished watching it, I turned around and said to the missus, I said, I must have had an edited cut where all the humour was edited out of the film, because I didn't laugh whatsoever. Talladega Nights is another one. Is it Nacho Libre he done, or was that, no, what's the one where he does, there's another one, or is it the ice skating one? Blades of Glory. Nacho Libre's Jack Black in it. Anyway, I think it's the ice skating one. There's things like that that I don't, So Will Ferrell, sort of, I like him, but I can leave some of his stuff behind, and some of his stuff doesn't work for me. But Elf certainly did. I thought it was a great film. It was very magical. Even brought a lump to my throat at the end when I first watched it. Well, no, even times after, it can get me emotionally. Yeah, I think it's a great film, and this is a lovely release, no denying it. Limited to 2,000. Okay, I can't work out what art cards are what, but they all number up, as in the amount is there, and it all looks like on the back. So the 2 art cards are going to be the, I don't know, I'm not getting into that. Anyway, the steelbook itself, I like the finish of it a lot. Spot gloss in the back, the snowflakes on the background. I'm not really a fan of the leg image, so if that was a steelbook on its own outside of this box, certainly not a steelbook that I would pick up. But this is a lovely release. Lovely, lovely release. And obviously it's on my watch list for Christmas, so it's going to be watched again very, very soon. Superb. Anyway, comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on the film and all of that. And I'll see you on the next one. So take care all, and goodbye.